YouTube? What's good, YouTube? What's good? What's good? What's good, YouTube? Welcome back or welcome to the new side of YouTube. If you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button and then turn on your post notifications so you can get notified every time I post a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a chit chat about a school. I'm giving y'all a school update and how life is going in school while I'm going to do my nails. So 2 videos in one. Nobody requested this, but I'm going to do this. I did not post Friday. I am sorry, but school is very important to me at this moment. And last week I had a lot of work to do, and I did put a lot of work off to the end, like on Friday, and I had to get it due on Friday at 11:59. I did put that off, but let's get straight into the video, and we could talk about a little bit of this. So you guys, I have all my nail polish stuff all in this drawer down here. I know you see this black, but this is all my nail polishes. I usually get a lot of nail polishes from Walmart, the LA Colors, which are 98 cents. I don't care if I'm cheap. Well, that's where I get them from. I have a little bit of nail polish remaining left, and I didn't know I only had just a little bit left. And like, I don't know. I just throw stuff up in here. So I'm gonna get back with y'all when I find a color, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. So you guys, I picked out 2 colors. I'm gonna do this red. It's like burgundy red, and this like rose gold color. Yeah. And then I have some like strengthening nail stuff to put on before I put my nail colors on, and then I have a top coat to put on after. Y'all should know that, but why do I explain this? Not a real nail video, a plain nail video with a chit chat in. So I'm not gonna be talking about my nails that much. You probably can't see the top of my head because I have it bent over. Like I have the camera bent over where you can see my nails more. But we're gonna get into this video after I take this nail polish, all the old nail stuff off my nails, and then we're gonna be talking about school. So I'm gonna get started. The first thing I'm gonna be talking about is the first week of school. So the first week of school actually went okay. I had my first Zoom. When did I have my first Zoom? I didn't have first block Zoom on the first day of school. I had third and fourth. But the kids that I seen in Zoom, I don't talk to them. And my teacher's always asking when we're in Zoom now, can you text this person and that person to say it's English Zoom and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't talk to none of these kids unless we're in school, in person school. So I ain't got none of their numbers, and I sure wouldn't call them up. You out for school? You just get an absent written down for the day. First week of school, it went okay. It was not how I expected it. Not at all how I expected it. It was very different. We're using Canvas, and I didn't never know how to use that app before. What else did we do? We had a lot of work the first week of school. I was thinking the first week of school is just gonna be like the same first week of school when we go to real school. We have to go over the code of conduct book and all that for a whole week in each class, but we did not do that. We went straight into work. And then for my English class, we had to pick up a book, a chapter book. Since I'm in honors, I'm not saying her all. She only teaches 9th grade honors and 9th grade CP. And for her honors classes and stuff, we had to go and pick up a book from the school called Animal Farm. And I didn't know what that book was about. I just read it we had to read chapter 1 and 2 for the first week of school. And I just read it. And then she was like, "What is the book about?" And people were saying the Civil War or something. Was it the Civil War or the Revolution War? It's some kind of war with Josephine, Stalin, and all of them. I was like, "How did y'all get that out of that?" I did not know that book was related. I thought it was just about animals and all that good stuff. But first week of school, we jumped straight into it. No breaks. I'm not going to talk long about the first week of school because first week of school was kind of hectic. I did not know what I was doing. Like my sleep schedule was all messed up. I had to get back on track. I go to bed at 9:30 just to wake up every day at 6:45. Get my day started, especially for school. I don't dress up for first day of school. I dressed up. The next day of school, I did not dress up. Like, if y'all watch my first day of school video, I dressed up and took pictures. After that, I was lounging in some lounge clothes and a jacket for my Zoom calls. And I try to do, so I'll get a hang of this where I write my agenda down for the whole week on a sticky note. We're going into the next week and I have my sticky note written down for that class and all the work that we had to do. And I try to do most of it on the weekends. I know, like, why do you do schoolwork on the weekends? But I do. And it's like hard. So, next topic is our workload. Our workload is like it's like easy. Like my first block, all we gotta do is read some notes, take a few notes. It's PE, and we don't really have nothing to do but take notes. And like we have to fill in this weekly activity log. We have to do a weekly video. We have to send ourselves doing a physical activity. It doesn't have to do exercise. It just has to be physical activity, and that's movement. So I do that each week. We had a quiz last week, and I took it and got a 92.5. Just because how she had the word, it was workout. The word was workout, and she had it where it had a space in it. It had no spaces in it. And on our definition list that she gave us, it has workout with a space in it, with a dash. And I was like, you counted that wrong. She's like, so I emailed her real quick after I took that test and seen what I got. I was like, there's an error on this test, chapter 4 test, all that good stuff. And I just want to know if you could go in there and fix it because 92, I'm not settled with. I like to have all A's, and like this school's grading policy, since we're online school, a 90 is an A, but I'm thinking that it's still a B in my head, but I know it's an A since the grading schedule has changed to online school because nobody's really learning nothing and we're getting poor grades, so they had to change it. So I'm thinking a 95 is still an A, but I know a 90 is an A. But I want that A, that real A, and keep my GPA up. English, we have so much in our Canvas modules each week for English, and I'll be like, it's so much in here, and she's the only class that have this much work to do. I don't know why, but I do have that much work to do. And I'm about to let my nails dry, this nail strengthening dry, so this video won't be that long, and then I'll get back with y'all and talk a little more about school. I need to work on studying. Like, I have tests each week on Fridays, and like I make a Quizlet or something for it. I study it the first day I get it. I make all the notes and stuff. It's just I don't look at it again. I look at it like the day of the test and stuff. But I need to get better at studying. Like, I don't know why I'm not studying like I usually do. Like, I think it's a difference. Because when we're at home, we already are doing schoolwork that we're supposed to do in school. But when do we have the time to do homework? For real, when do we have that time? Because it feels like I'm at school all day. Like, from the time I get up to the time I go to bed. Like, when is there time to really go home and really do homework? Like, not really go home, but we're already home. But what time do we have to do homework? Like, what is the homework part of it? Because the teachers always give you stuff to do in the classroom. But what's the difference from the classroom work that we're supposed to do? Like, if we were in class, then the homework that they put on the modules. Canvas is giving me a hard time. One of my teachers, she doesn't post all the stuff in the module. She posts it in the grade area, where you have to go to grades and see what else she has. Or she posts it in the assignments area. And, like, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have everything in the module. So when it comes to Friday or whenever that stuff is due, we go to the modules and see everything. Not that we have to go to everywhere else to find our work. Like, it's not a big deal. Post everything in one area. I don't want this video to be long, but I got some stuff to talk about too. Zooms. Oh my goodness. My first grade teacher wants me to turn my camera on for Zoom. I don't like that, because it's first block. It's early in the morning. I'm just getting up. I usually already eating before I get to her class. But she starts Zooms early. She be on there at 8:20. I get on there at 8:25 because class starts at 8:30. I'm on there 5 minutes early. And she's talking about before it's 8:30. Turn your cameras on. Turn your cameras on when you enter the classroom. Ma'am, it's not 8:30 yet. Class hasn't started. You shouldn't be taking attendance right now anyway. And that just makes me mad. I don't want to turn my camera on. If you turn it off, she counts us as not participating. That's the only class I had to turn my camera on. Because for the rest of my class, I don't turn my camera on unless I have to answer a question or ask the teacher a question at the end of the Zoom. But I do not like to turn my camera on for nobody class. Not at all. I have a lot of points on here that I was going to talk about. I have first week of school workload, grades, studying, online school, how's it going so far, in-school update, and Zooms and emails. I'm about to talk about in-school update. Our school has not gone back in school yet. Well, it has. They're only letting the, what do you call these kids? The kids that's in wheelchairs and stuff. I don't know what you call them, but I'm not about to say disabled. They're not disabled. They are disabled, but learning. What do you call these kids? I'm trying to think of what we call them. I don't know, but those are the only kids that went back so they could really learn something, because the parents don't know what to do with the children while they're home. So those are the only kids that went back. They went back for all schools, I think, or just middle and high school. I think they went back for elementary schools, because there are some disabled learning kids in the elementary schools. So I think they went back, but everybody else has not went back. There was a talk about we're going back in January or December. I don't know, but it's one of those, January, December. But then somebody I know was talking about, did you hear about them closing down all schools, all Halifax County schools? And I did not know nothing about that, not at all. And I was wondering, so I did a little information, and I ain't heard nobody talk about that. And I ain't seen nothing about it, so I don't know if he just don't know what he's talking about, or it's a different school. They look orange in the camera, but they're red. And they're messed up, but I'll go back and fix them at the end. But yeah, we're supposed to go back to school. I hope we do. I really just want to go back to school for the second semester, because I got all my really hard classes / dual and college credit classes, dual enrollment and stuff like that. Next semester, I have the hardest science class, because there's 2 science classes I could have took. And our teacher said one of them was like, she gave us an example. If we want to do the honor, there's no honor science in ninth grade. It's no honor science. It's just the harder science and the easier science. And I don't know which one I picked. I don't know the name of it, but there's one easy one, and I think that was called, I don't know what it's called, but I picked the hard science because I like to challenge myself, and I'm an honor, so I'm not about to sit there in the like the less class that I don't need. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I took that science. I took the harder science. I took the what else did I take? I took computer information systems or computer solutions. Computer information systems. Dual enrollment, not the regular one. I took algebra 2. What else did I take? I have one more class. Science, Spanish, English. No, not science, Spanish, core. I don't know what else class I took. What else did I have to take? I don't know what I took, yo. I'm sorry. But how is it going? How's school going so far? Oh my god. It's okay. It could be better. Especially online school. It could be totally better. But I don't pay attention to my Zoom classes. Like my 4-block teacher is Spanish too. We're just reviewing what we learned last year for the first weeks of school. And like I understand it, so I get all my work done before Monday. I try to, or look at the notes before Monday. I don't know why I do that, but I do that for all the classes. I look at the agenda before Monday, and I get all his work done real quick and simple because I know already the material. So when I get on Zoom, all he's talking about is the work that we have to do for that day or what we have already accomplished and stuff. So I'll go to Zoom. I just don't really listen because I've already done the work and I didn't really need to pay attention because he's just gonna talk about the work that we had to do for that day. In school, I've already done the emails. I email my teachers a lot, like every little thing I have a problem with, or like I don't know how to do this and that. I'll email my teacher real quick, and some of them answer in a moderate time, but some don't. And like my first block teacher, she doesn't at all. She doesn't at all pay attention to her emails until, like, I think she looks at her emails and stuff at nighttime and then responds to me the next day. Like, I write her an email in the morning time. She doesn't email me until the next day. You should email your teacher about every problem that you have, or like if you have that group of friends in each class that you know that you can like text or call up, and they'll like be like, oh, we got the same problem, and y'all will email or help each other out with classwork. It's not cheating. I'm talking about if y'all have serious problems, not like you don't know that you ain't studied for this and that, and that's cheating. I don't do that. But sometimes I'll be texting those teachers real quick, especially when I have a quiz and stuff. They be making too many mistakes on the worksheets and stuff, and they need to fix that. And I'd be like, I just took this quiz or test, whatever that we had to do, and say there was some errors in question 6 or 7, something like that. And they'd be like, okay, thank you, Miss Shayla, and I will fix it right away and change your grade. And I'll be so happy when they say that. Let me tell you, interims came out, I want to say last week. Yeah, last week. But interims were due 2 weeks ago on a Wednesday, but they came out last week. And I had all A's. But let me tell you this story. It's like quick. So I go to check my grades because the day that all our assignments are due for interims, I go to check it. My PE, it says I have an 88. or did say I had a 90. And a 90 is an A for right this year. But last year, that was a B. So I'll go to all my assignments and stuff where it shows all the grades for that class. And it's a 0 for a weekly activity log. And I sent in all my weekly activity logs. So I was like, why do I have that problem? Why do I see that on the campus portal? And so I immediately texted her, because first I went to the emails, because we used to have to email them in, like send them through email. But now this week, she has it where we just in Canvas we upload a file and submit it. But we used to have to email it. So I went to emails and I typed in her name. Not gonna say her name because y'all don't need to know. It's just PE. I typed in her name and seen all the emails that I sent her and what she sent me. And I clicked on it. Weekly activity log for that month. For that week. And there's a video. It was sent to her. So I immediately typed a little quick, nice message. And she was like, oh, that was a mistake. You actually turned in twice. And the first one I checked had a 0. Because she had 2 of them up there for the same week. And I only did 1. So I went back and I was like, okay, just think. I said, okay, thank you. All that good stuff. Because I did not want to make that a long little chat. So, yeah, and I don't really have a lot more to talk about, but I do have a lot to talk about. So, I want to actually finish my nails. I'm going to come back and let this section, my first coat, dry off, and then I'm coming back to y'all because I have a little more to talk about, and I can go on for days. So this week for school, I have to do a essay. I'm looking over here because it's right here on my agenda for that class. I have to do an essay, a persuasive essay, and I get to choose a topic. And the topics, I looked at them last night. The topics are like TikTok versus Snapchat, Cardi B versus Beyonce, new rap versus old rap, Fortnite versus Fortnite versus something else, Fortnite versus I don't know. But they gave us topics to choose from, but you could make your own topic up. Like, you just have to email the teacher, whatever teacher you have. And it's like, can I do this topic? And they would have to make sure that you can do that topic. I understand because some people are little slow and they will pick a topic that doesn't need to be talked about in school. But there's this topic that I seen, and it was, which one was it? I don't know, but I might just be picking my own topic to do, and I really want to do some issues that I got. Not me, but it's an issue in my head. It's like racism versus being black versus being white. Like, that's a big one. I'm about to look up this topic real quick. No, I'm not, because I can't pull it up right now. But there was a lot of topics on there, and one that clicked in my head. If y'all see me, I'm just pushing my chair back and leaning on it. But one topic, it was like, what was it? I don't know, but one topic stuck with me, and I think I'm gonna do that this week. But we have it go in the order. We had to first, she put a lot. It looks like a lot in the modules on Canvas, but she just put a lot of samples for us to look at on how to do it, so we could do it right. So we had to look at the tips on writing a persuasive essay, and we had to write a little discussion about that after we read it. We had to choose the topic for our essay. We had to do part 1, like Venn diagram, part 2, graphic organizer, part 3, intro and conclusion to the essay, and then we had to do a little more sample essays. And then on Thursday, we type our essay. Let me tell you, world geography, I am so good in world geography class right now. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I love that class. The teacher is very cool. He doesn't put a lot of work on us as we're online, but he does he does say stuff if it's on his mind. So this week we have to do. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but I am. We're doing Unit 1 slides review because we're going to take a Unit 1 test Friday. Yeah, this Friday. And we had a lot to do. And this is one thing that he posted. It's called, since where I live, I'm not going to say that because I already said it and I don't need to say it again. But blank region name discussion. And what is where we make our own region, our cultural region, and economic region. We make a name for it, and I don't understand what we're supposed to do. So I will be emailing him about that today. When I say today, I mean on Wednesday, but y'all will see this video on Wednesday. That's why I said today. But yeah, and then we have to do a Unit 1 test on Thursday. He's making it a Thursday. And on Friday, we do a summary, a whole big paragraph summary about it. Which I understand. That should be a whole... And all this work is a grade. Like, all we ought to do, some of the stuff, we don't even have to, like, answer questions and stuff, but we just gotta review PowerPoints, and he's gonna take that as a participation grade. Because he can tell when you, like, clicked or viewed or something, or how many times you viewed it. So, yeah, and I think that's very good. I think my nails are dry now for, me to put my, the bronze gold on top of one of these nails, and I hope it looks right. If it doesn't, I'll just take it off and paint another one. But I'll come on camera when I'm done painting that because I don't want it to mess up. What I did look so ugly. Hold on, guys. Don't mind the background noises. But I did my nail in this rose gold thing, and like I don't like it. I don't really like it. So I'm gonna take that off and do it again in red, I think. Yeah, red. So you guys, like, let me tell you one big pet peeve that I have. I know that's off topic, but it just happened. Don't you come to me asking for nothing in the menu. You're gonna ask for it, you're gonna say please, can I? Don't just come up to me and tell me, like, no. No. Don't do that, because I won't do it. I will not. I'm gonna have a whole story time on this. So, let me get back to the school thing. I hope school is going good for y'all. If you're in school, in the comments down below, comment what grade you in high school, and then put one fact about school that you like, and if you don't like it, well, tell me that, because I want to know my subscribers' age and stuff, like what grade they're in and how small they are. But let me finish drawing these nails and then get right to it. These are what my nails look like. They're not dry. I'm not adding the gold, the rose gold to it. I just want red nails. But you have made it to the end of this video. I hope you liked this video. If you haven't already, like and comment. And like I said at the beginning, if you still haven't, hit that red subscribe button. So love, peace, and comment.